This is the prep packet video for Unit 4, Chapter 9.1. This is part of the introduction where we talk about working with exponents, and in this video we're dividing with exponents. Now, there are some similarities, of course, between multiplying and dividing with exponents. And with multiplying and dividing exponents, you can only do it if the bases are the same. Okay? And remember, just to remind you, the big number is the base and the little number is the exponent. Sometimes it's called a power. Sometimes it's called a degree. Anyway, what we're worried about here, though, are the bases being the same. If they're the same, you are allowed to subtract the exponents. Okay? So here is our example. We have x to the fifth divided by x to the second. Or sometimes you'll see it written like this, x to the fifth over x to the second. Either way, you're going to look at the exponents and you're going to subtract them. The one on top goes first to make, because in subtraction order matters. So 5 minus 2 is 3. So the results of this expression, if you simplified it, you would get x to the third. And remember, if the bases are different, you cannot do this. This is a no-no. Different bases, it's going to stay exactly how it looks. Be careful, sometimes that's a trick question here and there. If you're wondering why this works, let's take a look. If I have x to the fourth over x to the second, it's the same as x times x times x times x, 4 of them, over x times x, 2 of them. And you know I love to cancel. Here's a 1, here's a 1. And what's left over? 2 of those x's, x times x over 1. So we had 4, we subtracted 2, and we end up with our simplified version of x to the second. And of course, this would be a really great time to stop and copy. Meanwhile, we're going to move on and we'll do some practice. So here are a few fractions, or rational expressions would be the technical term. So here I have a to the seventh over a to the third. And on your own, if it's going to be easier for you to write them sort of stacked like that as opposed to side by side, that's okay with me, but you're welcome to do that on your own. Meanwhile, I'm going to go to work here. So I have a to the seventh over a to the third, so that's a to the 7 minus 3. 7 minus 3 is 4, so I have a to the fourth. B to the fifth minus b to the third would be b to the second. Here I have 4 minus negative 1, which is the same as 4 plus 1. So this is m to the fifth. Pay attention to this. This is an important thing because it'll trick you every time. Here I have c to the 15th minus 1, c to the 14th. 102 minus 100 would be, r to the second. Here's, oh wait, can I do this? I don't think so, because here's an a and here's a b. So that's just going to stay the way it was, and it'll be a to the sixth over b to the second. Here's another one. We saw something like this on the multiplication video. Here I have bases are the same. I can do this. And yes, there are variables in the exponent, so let's deal with that. That would be m to the 2x minus x. Well, 2x minus 1x is 1x, so my answer is m to the x. Here I have one of those rational exponents, and you can figure that out because you know how to do fractions. A is the same as a to the 1. right? And that's the same as a to the 2 over 2, right? Because that's 1. And if you have 2 over 2 minus 1 over 2, you get 1 over 2. So my final simplified answer would be a to the 1/2. Okay? So go ahead and stop and copy. Again, if you want to set these up vertically, that's okay. And I'll see you on the next video.